What's up, y'all? It's Cortez Kirkwood with the Lean, and I know y'all are leaning in right now. Oh, hold up, wait, I ain't got no hair. Okay, I'm back. I got my hair on now. I said I wanted to start doing something a little different. I know that for like over the last year, people have said, "Oh, you should have a video. You should have a vlog." Well, I want to do something different. I want to do both. I like typing out my reviews because I can really express myself. But what I noticed is that after I post my blogs and my reviews and recaps, I noticed that people add their opinions too, and I like that because I can look at that and see things that I didn't see while I'm watching the show. So this is a chance for me to take pieces of that and pieces of what I thought and kind of talk a little more about it. Just a small little conversational piece, if y'all don't mind. I don't think y'all do. So lean in, bitch. Right. Cynthia. So Cynthia, she was kind of cool. I think the thing that got her ticked off was the fact that Marlo mentioned an audio being an example of Mike and Cynthia when Cynthia said last year that she had to pretend that she didn't know if Kenya was coming. And I think that's what got her started because we don't really see Cynthia get upset. I do think she was a little drunk. I think she was a little tipsy. Tipsy Cynthia can be a little, cuckoo. Remember the session on the boat with Porsha when she kicked her in the coochie? Well, see, yes, that is an example of aggressive Cynthia. I think in this moment, Marlo just said something that that was not needed in that heated moment. It was a lot going on in that room, and so realistically, Cynthia held her own until Marlo shut her down with the way Marlo talks. But it was just misguided energy. I don't think anything different about it. Going into Marlo, now Marlo, I don't think what she said was false. I think what she said was true. She basically was saying that this is an example of audio. And like she said, I think Cynthia was just upset that, there was someone recorded her or, that Marlo, we all know how Marlo is. Marlo is the wild card. She's going to say what she feels. She's going to say it loud and she's going to say it directly to who she wants to say it to. No matter what it wreaks havoc wise, she's going to say it. What she said to Cynthia, I don't think was wrong. I mean, to be honest, the audio that we heard last season of Mike and Cynthia, that was a version of an audio, which I get what she was trying to say. It was just at the wrong time. I think it was, at the wrong time. There was a lot going on in the room, and Cynthia didn't take that too well. We know Marlo very well. Marlo hit her below the belt. She came with the Bob Marley. She was basically pissed. She was pissed. And I could tell she was pissed, especially when she hit below the belt about her being insecure. We all know that Marlo is Nene's friend, so her loyalty is to Nene. But realistically, I think Marlo doesn't mind going that route with anybody, even Nene. I think she was about to go that route last year, the episode when Nene was mad at her for coming late. But that's Marlo. That's why she's here. She plays her role very well. And so realistically, I hate it happened with Cynthia, but it was bound to happen, especially them two going back and forth, tipsy Cynthia, Marlo a little lit, eating her cookies, that basically was going to happen. So that's what happened. Kenya, I mean, I don't ever want to say I don't like Kenya because I enjoy Kenya. I enjoy her, what she does. She knows how to shake stuff up. She knows how to really get it going. My thing with Kenya in this episode is she just needs to shut the F up, bitch, like Nene said. I think that was very appropriate because the entire episode she was just talking and talking and talking. She was acting like a little chihuahua, like my dog over here, Navy, like my dog. Y'all know my dog. That's what she was acting like. She was just talking like, girl, shut up. This has nothing to do with you. I understand be there for your friend, but you got to realize that your friend and this other person that she's beefing with right now, they were friends a lot longer. And at this moment, I really felt like Cynthia and Nene could have come to some kind of, agreement or some kind of conversation piece if Kenya hadn't been yapping. She was yapping from beginning to end. And to be honest, I believe Nene. She was definitely trying to provoke her. I mean, in the hallway, she was calling, talking and talking and talking. it was only a matter of time before Nene was just like, "You shut the fuck up, bitch." Period. It happened. Afterwards, you know, we saw the issue, the big argument back and forth between Nene and Kenya. Kenya knew what to do. She knew to grab Eva to get up out of there because we all know she doesn't care for Eva. So I don't know why she even grabbed Eva, but she did. Let her do what she do. She got out of there because Nene was ready to get her. I love Nene, but there are some pieces of her that I just feel she needs to kind of, you know, get out of. You know, there's this things, and the biggest issue I had in this scene was when the producers, even the producers, everyone was asking her, "What is? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?" She knew who it was. We all knew it was Yovanna, but she didn't want to say the name. And what really bothered me is that she said, you know, she doesn't owe that to Cynthia. She didn't do it to her. I understand being a little tit for tat. I'm a Scorpio. I understand, but in this moment, girl, tell these people what they need to know, because what really happened is that she caused all of this drama. The argument between Marlo and Cynthia, the argument between Porsha and Yovanna, the argument between Nene and Kenya. She could have nipped all of that in the bud. She could have ended all of that had she just said it was Yovanna, and she didn't do that. I understand what she's trying to say, but realistically, girl, like, it's a TV show, it's good for drama, but you caused 3 different big fights, literally, in the room. Other than that, in this scene, you know, she was trying to, you know, mediate, trying to, you know, be there for Cynthia, and she even had a moment with Yovanna. The moment in Yovanna I thought was very raw, because what I got from it was that she was telling Yovanna, "I can't beef with these girls. Like, I have a peach. I've been knowing them for a long time. I can beef with them, but where you are, you're an outsider, and what you're doing, you may want to go in there and fix it because you won't be around." Unfortunately, it was too late because Porsha and Kenya were not having any more words from Yovanna at that moment. So that's what happened. She went in there, she tried. Nene tried, but unfortunately, it was already too late. As Porsha said, get that out of the room, and that's what happened. Other than that, Kenya, you know, she don't like Kenya. So with Kenya, we knew that was going to happen. It was bound to happen. You know, she had been trying. She'd been going to spiritual advisor classes and sessions, but unfortunately, it was just not enough. And all of that, those sessions went out the window because Kenya, she brought it out of her. And honestly, that's the only person on the show that can really bring out the Nene that is still inside of Nene. Porsha, you know, I just feel like I said, her and Yovanna have had weird energy all season. I first noticed it at the Bailey Q. And just each few episodes, like, Porsha don't really care for Yovanna, and I think Yovanna sensed that, and she really don't care for Porsha. Hence why she gave that most tired impersonation last episode. So this blow up was kind of like it was forming. I don't really, you know, Porsha, she was pissed. I think that her main thing was, okay, who is this person that's recording people in this group? I don't want to be around them. Period. I don't see anything wrong with that. Her and Candy were both very adamant about not wanting to be around this snake. And so, you know, to find out it was Yovanna, who Porsha had constantly been asking, interrogating, taking her drinks, you know, doing all this just hours before. And then when it comes out, you know, Yovanna's still not saying anything. To top it off, Yovanna switches the energy and comes for Porsha's, you know, life, her marriage, and, you know, everything she's worked hard for. I'm with Porsha. But I'm just glad that Porsha did not take it back to where she used to be, because where she used to be was, you know, Kenya being drugged off the couch, or Jamie being chased down the hallway. I'm glad that Porsha was not in that room, simply because we know that Porsha has a lot to lose now, and she knows that if she gets to fight anymore, she's gone. So I'm just glad, you know, it was good. You know, Porsha was pissed. Porsha asked, "What's that bitch room number?" That's a real hood Atlanta girl who was ready to go to blows. You know, she had plenty of space, opportunities to do it earlier, but I think as it escalated, if she had got to Yovanna, if they hadn't gotten her out of the room, we would have saw Yovanna leave much sooner than we did the day afterwards. So I applaud Porsha. That's my girl. I love her. So Yovanna, I don't really want to spend a lot of time talking about Yovanna. Yovanna is late. You know, she was late last year when she said she was that B. And she's late this season. Like, I understand she kept up all this drama, but what bothers me the most is that, like, even now, you can see interviews of her speaking about the situation and how, you know, there is no recording and things like that. But on the show, she said there was a recording. She said that people and that the person was in the group that was recording people. So I'm like, okay. And then, you know, I love Nene, but you go in the bath for Nene, and Nene threw you out to dry, honey. Like, she threw you out. She, you know, that's y'all cool, but she basically ratted you out. She put you out. She caused this whole drama between the big group and got you exiled the next day. You couldn't even enjoy the parade. So Yovanna, like, you kept this first half of the season going. Like, it was cute. You know what I'm saying? We needed you in that aspect, but I hope we don't see you at the reunion. I hope we don't see you again because realistically, it turned out to be a very dry, you know, reveal. I was hoping it would be someone that we would not expect. We knew it was Yovanna from the moment that she said she had receipts when she had that side part. So nonetheless, bye Yovanna. Thank you for the drama. Stay out of Porsha's relationship. Stay away from the girls. You're gonna be getting the peach. I just want to say that Tanya did a really good job with this trip. This is one of my favorite trips to watch because I feel like, you know, other trips is just kind of like, oh, it's in, you know, of course the cash trip is always bigger, but this is like the beginning of the season, the first half of the season trip. And I thought it was really planned. Like, she had the girls doing things against their comfort zone. They was on top of buildings and stuff like that. You know, it was a good mesh, and there wasn't a lot of drama up until the end. So it was a good balance. Like, this is a really good trip. Tanya, I'm loving Tanya. I know she turned down her peach. I wish she wouldn't have turned it down because I would love to get to know her more. But I think we'll get to know her a little more now that she's about to be beefing with Kenya. What Kenya did at the table, I'm just like, okay, girl, are you going to tell her or you're not? Like, if you're not going to tell her, then why are you talking? So, but that's Kenya. We know how Kenya is. So hopefully this little beef between the two is something worth talking about. And I hope that Tanya is ready to really rumble because we know how Kenya can be. Kenya she will go there. And I don't know if Tanya, I'm not saying she's not capable, but I don't know if she's really ready for what Kenya can put out. So I'll leave out on that note. The episode, I gave it a 9 out of 10. I thought it was a really good episode. I just think that the editing was a little choppy. I think there were some moments in the room that were chopped up that we didn't see to understand why some of the arguments happened. But for the most part, it was a good episode. Y'all like drama, you got drama. Now I'm just curious to see how the rest of the season goes because now we're at episode 11. This season is rumored to have over 20 episodes, so around 23 to 24 episodes. So what is going to be the rest of the season? We don't know. Nonetheless, thank you for leaning in. Now I'm about to lean out until Sunday when I do my next review for episode 12. Thank you.